Well, I have with me the chairman of the Pakistan Cricket Board, Ehsan Mani. Mani sir, thank you so much for taking out the time for Cricingif. We've spoken a lot about in our shows, earlier shows as well, about the restructuring that's happening within the PCB. It appears as if you're trying to make it more corporate, the structure, because we've seen that there's that introduction of an MD, which we haven't really seen before in the setup. So Wasim Khan has been announced as well. We've seen the work he's done as well. Leicestershire में जो उनका काम था, सबको पता ही है कि किस तरह से he's managed to turn things around for that county. What made you pick him, and what was the concept of introducing a managing director?
Look, under the PCB constitution, the chairman is also the CEO. This is complete nonsense. No other cricket board in the world has this as a joint role. The role of a chairman and the role of a chief executive are totally different. The chairman heads the board. They prepare policies and statements, which then the management through the chief executive implement. In Pakistan, the chairman is doing both. This just doesn't fly anywhere in the world. Wasim Khan is an exceptional person. Not only does he have knowledge of cricket, he's played first-class cricket. He's actually run a county. He's running Leicestershire, was running Leicestershire. And he is involved in the England and Wales Cricket Board at a lot of different levels. So he has cricket experience and administration experience right across the board. And he is a master's in business and MBA from Warwick University, which is one of the top 10 universities in the world for business studies. So we are very fortunate that someone like him is prepared to come forward and be prepared to give up everything in England, take a salary cut and come to Pakistan.
And when you speak about the domestic cricket, I know there's been a lot of talk about that as well, whether we're going to have the departments there or whether it's going to be an elimination of the departments. So how do you think we're going to be moving forward? Because there's that one perspective that if you remove the departments, then, there are lots of people that are losing their jobs as well. So what's your take on it?
Look, I'm not going to go into this in any detail because this is work in progress. All I would say is that we want all the current stakeholders, including the departments and the players, to be involved. We are working on a model which is, in fact, has two senior members from the departments. The chairman of ABDA is heading up the task force, General Muzammal, and we've got the representative of KRL involved. We've also got regions involved in this particular task force. The ultimate objective is to have a structure that is competitive. There's no point of having 32 teams playing cricket at the highest level, the first class and the tier under that, and not being able to produce the cricketers that we need, the country needs. Our grassroots cricket has been neglected. The PCB today has to run school cricket, club cricket and district cricket. This is not a sustainable model. It's the regions who have to take charge and run this. The departments already have management skills. We're going to all work together to produce cricketers for Pakistan in a sustainable way.
And is that one of the reasons why we see that, although we see accountability at a national level, but we've not really seen it at a domestic level? I mean, you keep hearing different cases about, flawed umpiring and, the state of the pitches. So then would you say there needs to be accountability at that level as well?
Look, if you have your systems in place properly, if you have your structure, there'll be automatic accountability. What you have at the moment is a very ad hoc system. PCB, they took legal advice, and the legal advice was quite favorable for them, and they acted on it in good faith. I have no doubt about that. But it doesn't help in future relations when one member is effectively suing another member. How do you sort of move forward from there and leave this behind? So it's a matter of building bridges and moving forward. The case itself, there were three very highly respected arbitrators who looked at it, and they took a view which didn't help Pakistan. which is unfortunate. But we were obviously disappointed with the decision. But we have to move on.
Talking about our current team, obviously, we're number 7 in tests. There's been, generally, if you look at it, there's been a lot of progress that has come under Mickey Arthur in terms of creating a fitness culture, which was never there before, and lots of other positives when you look at it. But currently, we're facing a conundrum because, our captain, he's averaging 15 in the last 6 innings and then 25 in the last 2 years. So, is that worrying? I mean, what is his future? Because when you look at, you've also seen times where leadership has sort of taken things forward and the players have led from the front. So do you think that's one of the things when you look at a captain that he has to lead from the front? What do you think about Sarfraz? I mean, what's his future like in tests?
He is the Pakistan captain. I don't think there's anything further to say on that. Pakistan sort of did well against Australia in the test matches. We should have beaten New Zealand 3-0. What I hope, and in this match too, we fell away apart in our second innings and our batting from a very strong position. It's the collective approach of the players that matters. These things will come good. We have to be patient. This is a young side. It will develop further. I've got no doubt. I've got full confidence both in Mickey Arthur and in Sarfraz.